I quit fixing my brother's computers and his shop closed for 2 days. So my brother Danny owns this little print and copy shop, does business cards, banners, that kind of thing. And basically the entire thing runs on like 6 ancient computers that should have been thrown out years ago. Guess who keeps them running? Me. For free. For the last 3 years. Every time something breaks, and it breaks constantly, he calls me and I drive over and fix it. I work at it full time, so this is literally my actual job, except he doesn't pay me for it. I never really minded at first because he's my brother, you know, but it started being like every other week. A printer driver crashes, the point of sale freezes, the server that holds all his customer files just decides to die. And every single time it's can you come by real quick, and real quick means 3 hours of my Saturday. The thing that finally got me was a couple weeks ago. It was my daughter's birthday, and we were literally about to cut the cake when Danny calls. I let it go to voicemail. He calls again. Then he texts, pick up, it's an emergency. So I step outside thinking something actually happened, and it's just his email not syncing. On my kid's birthday. I told him I couldn't come, it's Emma's party, and he goes, wow, so you're just gonna leave me hanging. I've got a customer order due Monday. Like that was my problem. I went back inside, but honestly I was done for the rest of the party. My wife could tell. She just looked at me and said, you have to stop. He's never gonna respect your time until you make him. And she was right. So a few days later, Danny texted asking if I can come look at the server. It's acting weird. And I just typed back, hey, I've decided I can't keep doing the free IT stuff anymore. It's taking too much time away from my family. I can send you a couple names of shops that do business support if you want. He called me within like 10 seconds. Are you serious right now? You're my brother. This is what family does. And I said family also doesn't call me on my kid's birthday over an email. He got real quiet and then goes, so this is about the party. You're being petty. I told him it wasn't about the party, it was about 3 years of the party. He hung up on me. For about a week I heard nothing. Then my mom calls. Danny says you abandoned him. Is that true? I explained the whole thing. 3 years, no pay, the birthday, all of it. And she goes, well, he's your little brother. You know he's not good with the computer stuff. Can't you just help him out? I said, Mom, I do help him out. That's the whole problem. She sighed like I was the difficult one. So then Monday morning, Danny's server died. Like fully died, the one with all his customer files and his order queue. And nobody was there to bring it back. He couldn't pull up a single order, couldn't print anything, couldn't even tell customers what they'd paid for. He had to close the shop. Tuesday too, because the guy he finally called couldn't come out till Wednesday and quoted him $400 just to look at it. Wednesday afternoon, Danny shows up at my house. Doesn't knock, just kind of stands on the porch when I open the door. He looks wrecked. He goes, I lost 2 days of business. I had to refund 6 orders. Do you have any idea what that cost me? And I just looked at him and said, yeah, probably about what 3 years of my Saturdays cost me. He didn't have anything for that. He just stood there. Then he goes real low. So you're not gonna help? And I said, I'll help you find someone good. I'm not gonna be your someone anymore. He said, Mom's right about you. And I said, okay. And I closed the door. He's paying that repair guy a retainer now. $200 a month, whether anything breaks or not.